I am right where I need to be. I got court coming up against this narcissist that would just make me super unstable. And it's like I feel like most people feel like they don't want to be where they're at because they're not realizing that exactly where they're at is preparing them for exactly where they want to be. And it's just like I feel like a lot of people would be a lot more patient with themselves, with life, with the universe, with God, whatever. If you realize that you are exactly where you need to be because like the feelings you're getting, your feelings are your curriculum. Like me feeling super unstable about going up against someone in court, that triggers me. That's exactly where I need to be. I need that exactly for my curriculum to become the person that I want to be, which is like a super stable, super grounded person. And it's like a super stable, super grounded person is not someone who doesn't feel unstable, but is someone who feels unstable and can still move forward, still do the thing, right? So it's like for me going to court, like just wanting to cancel it, wanting to postpone it, wanting to not go, wanting to just let him walk away with all the money that he owes me and just like letting that slide. But it's like the feeling I would get from that, right, is just not one that I would need to feel in order to become the person that I wanted to become. So it's not even about winning. Um, sure, am I gonna be pissed if I fucking lose? Yes. But I'm gonna be more pissed if I don't even attempt to go because that's what it's about to me. And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, it's not about the outcome. Um, which is beautiful. It's just even progress because that's what I needed it to be in order to feel like I was validated. So it's like, okay, there we go. So now I'm even more prepared to lose because then before I would be like, oh, if I lose, then that means my reality is invalidated. And it's like, no, me validating my reality has nothing to do with the outcome that I get in my reality, right? And separating those is like where strength and power can come from, especially when you're going up against narcissistic people, right? Because that's what we want is we want them to validate our reality. We want others to validate our reality because if they don't, then that's not what truly happened and that's not the truth. What a wonderful curriculum to learn how to validate your own reality. One, where someone else doesn't validate it, and then two, where others don't validate it. So the last person left is you to validate your own reality. And it's just like that's how you become more stable in these situations, which is my reality happened regardless of the outcome that people say did or didn't happen, right? Me going to court and fighting for my rights and whatnot, regardless if I win or not, is me validating my own reality. It's me saying, hey, I don't agree with what he's saying happened, right? My reality and his reality are two different things, and I'm going to go fight for it. You know what I'm saying? What a perfect curriculum. What a perfect fucking feeling. What a perfect fucking person to enter my life and do the things that this person did in order to make me feel the way to finally stand up to someone like this 30 years later after I've dealt with people like this my whole life. So it's just like life is constantly giving you everything you need. That feeling this way, right? Like me having to stay up super late. I'm telling you, I'm going through a fast right now. I am deep and I'm losing my energy. I'm going through a healing crisis. Like I'm just so fatigued. I'm so drained. I'm so tired. I'm so stressed. I'm so overwhelmed. And it's just like, what a phenomenal curriculum to be able to do things regardless of how you feel. Well, why would it be important for Paul to learn how to do things when he doesn't feel like doing them? Why would that be important? What type of person do I want to become? Well, the person I want to become can run his own business, can support employees, can hire employees, can hire really good talent, can develop employees, can develop really good talent, can build a business, right? In order to do that, am I going to run across circumstances, events, people, situations where there are things I need to do and I don't feel like doing them? Yes. So I'm being trained right now. Life is literally, it knows what I want and maybe it doesn't, right? That's kind of like the whole, I don't know, right? So I don't want to become one of those people. So I take that back because I hate people who like, oh, you don't reincarnate as an animal. It's like, how the fuck do you know? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know if life knows what I want, but The way I am looking at the situations that are happening, I am looking at it as if the person I want to become has the things that I'm going through now so that I can become that person, so that I can be that person. Really, it's not even an evolution of becoming, it's an evolution of realizing that you can be that person. And it's the moment you do it. I don't feel like doing something. Am I doing it? Yes. I am now being the person that is doing things regardless of how he feels. And then time just catches up. And then all of a sudden, 5 years from now, I have a business doing $800,000 a month. People are like, what the fuck? And it's like, well, it started 5 years ago when life was giving me exactly what I needed so that I could get what I wanted. Right. So, um, so yeah, I really feel like people would be a lot less stressed and would be a lot less focused on the outcome and where they're trying to go, and be a lot more focused on where they are and the steps that they're putting in. And it's a state of being. Like, I'm constantly being shown a state of being that I can be in to get what I want. So I love it. I love that I met this person August last year and he fucked me over. I love it. I'm not just saying that to be some psychopathic entrepreneur that's just gaslighting himself, and it's just like, "Oh, you're just reframing reality in a toxic way." No, no, no. I truly do believe this. After the work I've done with David Diane Fisher, Peter Crone, Jiddu Krishnamurti, I truly do believe in my heart of hearts that I love what happened, right? Like, I needed that. Even the shit that I'm still having a hard time getting over and I'm just now getting angry about that happened to me when I was a child, and realizing like, damn, that was perfect. As fucked up as some people might say it was perfect for me to get into the situation that I'm in today, to show me a reflection of what happened to me as when I was a kid, when I couldn't do anything about it. And now I can. And to now be given that situation again and to be like, hey, I'm going to do something about it now. And me doing something about it now changes what happened then. And it changes how I feel about what happened then. It changes how I look at what happened then. And to me, that's time traveling, right? Because I had a phone call with my best friend, and and he was like, man, I wish I could look back on things differently. Or I wish I could change what happened. It's like, you do change what happened by changing how you look at what happened. That's why one of my favorite quotes is, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So change is a function of perception, not a function of time. At least that's what I get from it. And from the work that I've done, not just with my best friend, but with multiple other clients. When I used to do that type of work, I don't anymore. I will with my best friend, but nobody else right now, because I'm focused on me. But I realized that, like, you can, just from the conversations I've had with him and all the other clients that I used to work with, that it is not a function of time. Change is a function of perception. So if you have a conversation with them and you listen to them, you will be able to echolocate how they perceive themselves. And then through questions, Socratic dialogue, they'll be able to realize where they're at. And that's what I'm still working on, is getting them to that point, because now I'm still telling them. And you can see the change happen. You could see the change happen. You could see the weight be lifted. So it's just like, and it's showing, right? Just even looking back at the conversation I had with my homie, and it was just showing him exactly what he needed, and I truly believe that is such an empowering state to be in, which is life is giving me everything, not just saying it, but being aware of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say, life's giving me everything I need. No, don't be some spiritual fuckface who's just saying shit just for the sake of saying shit. Do you actually realize that life is giving you everything that you need? No? Okay, then let's have a conversation. Because I'll get you to see that what you want and what you're going through is tied directly together in order for you to be the person that can get what you want, right? So, so yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, we bow.